sister, and I don't care what nobody say, man. Okay, this lady stayed intentional. This lady stayed the course, and this lady made sure that she went from poverty to six figures. Everybody say what's up to my sister. I'm so proud to say it like that too. My sister, Gary. What's up, girl?
Hey there, hey there, hey there. How you doing today, Greg?
Man, I'm chilling. I'm good.
He said you chilling.
Man, I'm good. My people ain't show up today, okay? But you know me, Rachel. I love to talk about. I talk about the business. I love it. Got to do it, man. I, I brought you
Absolutely.
up. I brought you up a couple of times during the conversation too. But generally we're talking about the CEO nuggets, poverty to six figures, forest. What is it? Forest and fire. Is it called?
Correct. Forge and fire from ashes to
Forest and fire.
empowerment.
Ashes to empowerment. But you know what? That's what we're going to talk about today. Your two books, okay? Because the Distinguished Authors Guild, the award show, is coming up, and
Oh yes.
you're nominated, and you're an ambassador.
Absolutely. I am honored for both of those distinguished titles to have not just one of my books, but two of my books nominated for an award, as well as being having the honor to be an ambassador to help other authors be recognized and making sure we get them out here on the platforms, working together, partnering together. So I feel honored for both of those things. Even if
Yeah.
everyone else didn't show up, we here.
Oh no, you know me. I do 2 hours just talking about some stuff. I don't even care, man. Okay, but I knew you'd be here to chime in. Okay, so Rachel, you guys as authors, and I said this yesterday, you guys expose a lot of yourself to people you don't even
Absolutely.
know. How do you do that? I mean, why do you do that? You're telling everybody your personal stuff. Okay? Why do you do that?
Well, for me, I was intentional about what I was doing. I wanted to make sure that I expressed the challenges that life puts you through, so you can and how you can overcome them. So that's what Forged and Fire is about. The challenges. Life is going to challenge you. How you come out on the other side is what makes you. So it doesn't break you. You survive it, and you get past it, and you grow. So for me, as I said, for me, I was intentional about why I wrote the books. So both books, hashtag poverty to six figures, talks about actually being on the journey of financial growth and having an understanding about the mindset that is needed for that growth.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But again, you're telling people, because I don't know too many people that say, hey man, look, except for you and me, look, I was ass out. I was broke. I ain't had nothing. I ain't had jack, okay? But
Right.
again, like you said, you stayed intentional, and you're telling people, okay, and this is what I say this a lot too. You want to get to some place, it's been done, so you can do it. I mean, speak,
Absolutely.
speak on that.
No, I totally agree with that statement, Greg. Because at the end of the day, if anyone, it goes this way. They said that the 4 minute mile could never be hit.
Mm-hmm.
Once one person did it, eight people within that same year did it. And since then, a 3 minute mile has been achieved. So it goes to we limit ourselves to what we think is possible. When I knew it was possible to have six figures, seven figures, and eight figures and nine-figure businesses, then that lets me know that there's a blueprint. There's something out there to find for me to be able to do it as well. So I will say this. The biggest thing is that I wasn't limited as a kid. That's the biggest thing. My circumstances of my life that are within forest and fire, they don't talk about it doesn't talk about this part. That even though um my mother was a gypsy and we moved different places. What makes me unique is that I didn't have that parent telling me I couldn't do stuff. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't have that. So I felt that books taught me that things were possible. And when I knew that they were possible, that means they're possible for me.
Yep.
And
Exactly.
that's what I put into hashtag poverty to six figures to let you know that it doesn't matter what your circumstances are. You can be at rock bottom. You can be in the dirt, in the mud, and still pull yourself out of it and find financial and economic success.
It's been done. You know what I'm saying? So,
Absolutely.
so why can't you do it? Period.
You, the only limitations on anything in your life are you. You make the determination if you want to grow. You make the determination if you want to be successful. You make the determination every day. We make choices, guys. Regardless if you think you don't. If you choose not to do something, your choice was not to succeed, move forward.
Mm-hmm.
You chose not to move forward. If you choose if there's a choice, I'll say it's between chicken and not eating, and you decide you don't want chicken, that means you're not eating. So
See?
you make a choice regardless of whether it's the only option. You make a choice to take that option or not.
And I think sometimes, man, it's fear. What are you afraid of, though? If it's something that you haven't done, try. Why not try it? Don't be
Yeah.
afraid to do it. That fear is something else, man.
I agree with that, Greg. People, I mean, fear can paralyze you. Now, I'm going to
Yeah.
say something about myself. Now, I was talking to my wife the other day. I'm looking at you in front. I was talking to my wife the other day about the 10-week mastermind,
Mm-hmm.
and I said, and I was like, I said, I'm nervous, I'm nerve sighted, so I'm nervous and excited, and she was like, why? She was asking the question, why are you nervous? I said, because what I want to happen is happening. And then she says, that's exactly it. What you wanted to happen is happening. And that can be very intimidating. However, I'm ready.
That's it.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready. And regardless if I feel nervous or not, I take those nervous feelings, internalize them, and use them as fuel to continue forward. Anyway,
Mm-hmm. Once that ball rolling, man, you don't want it to stop rolling. Okay. So
absolutely.
you can't be scared because it's already going now. It's already happening. So you got why be scared now? You the first part is what you the starting is the fear part, but once you get past that
Right.
start, you good to go. You're gonna beat those bumps and obstacles, okay? But dang, once you get past
Well,
them, hmm,
you know what's funny, Greg? Myself and Bruce were having a conversation today, and he had an epiphany in the midst of our conversation, and what he said was, you know what? You're only afraid before you get started, and once you get started, the fear goes away because you're
yeah,
already doing it. He said that the hardest part is starting, and the moment when he had that epiphany, it was like, okay, he's understanding the assignment.
yeah, yeah. And see, this is what I love about being an entrepreneur and being I don't even call myself a mentor, but people call me that. Is that we're able to help people to push them past that starting line. Okay, so once we've done it, like you and I, for instance, we're not afraid. There's going to be bumps and bruises, but we have the opportunity to tell
Yes,
people how to do it, how to start it, how to get past that first obstacle.
absolutely. And I would say that that to me is an honor. Like right now, I have 9 people, well, 10 people who are I am honored that will be joining me on a 10-week mission. And the 10 week is a CEO mastermind
Mm-hmm.
that will be airing on my channel. So my channel is called CEO State of Mind, and it will go live September 1st. You can find it on Roku. You can find it on Amazon Fire TV. You can find it on Apple TV. That is where we'll be there waiting and ready with a 10-week mastermind about growth, utilizing hashtag poverty to 6 figures as our map.
You can bring make some rich people, man. I'm telling you, man. And the thing that I'm fearful of, honestly, okay, and these 10 people that are coming through, fantastic, okay. But the thing that I'm fearful of is that they don't get it. You know what I mean? They get in
Mhm.
there and because I know how you are. You're going to ask them, "Do you understand?" All right. Are you seeing what I'm talking about? And they say, yeah, and they're not truly prepared. They're not truly getting it. You know?
Well, I say this. I also included in this 10-week mastermind a one-on-one. So if there are any bumps in the road or anything where they feel uncertain or if they need reassurance, I am there for that. I mean,
Yeah.
as a coach, I feel responsible for making sure that I make it as easy as possible. It will be
Hmm.
easy, but it will not be. I said sorry. It will be simple, but maybe not easy. Simple with simple steps. The hardest part is you saying yes to you every time. The hardest part is saying yes to you because you're not saying yes to the process. You're saying yes to you for the outcome that you're looking for.
Well, I agree totally. I agree totally. And I hope everybody that has enrolled, and I'm saying enrolled, in the class, the 10-week mastermind, I hope everybody, look, y'all, look, don't type it. Get your pencils and your pads out. Write that old school like that, okay? Write it down
Yeah.
so that you can flip back, okay? Put bookmarks on there so you can flip back, all right? I'm telling
So
you,
I,
this
I,
is huge.
I said this. I have the pleasure of the 10 people, of the people who will be joining me, will be Cherise Sloan of Highly Productive Chicago. She is a promoter in the Chicagoland area. I have Dr. Carolyn Stevens. She is also going to be a part of it. We
Uh-oh.
have Bruce Logan, who is going to be a part of it.
Yeah.
Selah Brooks, he will be a part of it. Um, Ashley, known as Midwest Ash, she will be a part of it.
Okay.
Brianna, who's known as Lady Red, the producer, she will be a
Oh,
part of it.
I know
We
Lady
are
Red.
talking about, yeah, we're talking about some people who have real careers, real businesses who are looking for real results.
Don't forget about
Um,
Steve.
Oh, Steve and Edwards, let's not leave Steve out. We also have Amber Penn, who's going to be a part of it.
Is Amber gonna be a
Guys,
part of it?
yes, yes,
Uh-oh.
yes. So at the end of the day, I have opportunity to speak to some great individuals who are successful in their own right. Each
Yeah.
of us are not coming because we're looking for my of my minute success. We're looking for my mental success. That's the reason why we were coming together, and the reason why it's a mastermind and not just a class. Because a mastermind is that it means each of us will be bringing our own things to the table, making a whole picture. Each of us have something that we do very well that complements the other.
Come on now.
That's why it's called a mastermind, because
Yeah.
that is how people grow, guys. You surround yourself with people who are looking to grow. These are 9 individuals who said yes to their growth, and their growth is going to help the other 8 people, the other 9 people grow. That includes me, because there are things that they do that I do not do currently. I am a leadership coach. Selah is a content coach. Dr. Stevens is an author coach. Bruce Logan is a sales coach. Sharice Sloan is a promoter. Lady Red is a producer. These are people who are bringing different pieces of information to the table for all around success. You guys are not gonna want to miss it. I'm gonna tell you, you're not going to miss it. And we're going to be on Dope Living TV, probably somewhere in October before we close out the show to make
Mhm.
sure that we talk about the process. We talk about what the one-on-ones, because I asked each of them to be honest on the feedback. I'm not looking for, this is not a staged event. This is us being strategic about growth,
Tell them.
utilizing hashtag poverty to 6 figures to do so. Get ready.
Better tell them, man, because again, this is not staged. This. I was almost about
Real
to curse.
life.
I was almost about to say curse word. This is real though. This is real, people. And if you are not ready, and I don't understand why anybody would not be ready to become financially stable. You know what I'm saying? If you're not ready to become financially stable, don't waste your time. Don't waste your time going to this, okay? Because you're not going to be one of those people that are really, really, really going to be intentional about this, all right? Don't waste your time. Don't waste my sister's time. I'll beat some ass, all right? For real. I still fight. I still fight. But it's going to be one of them things where you really won't have a choice but to learn how to financially stabilize yourself. You're not going to have a choice because it's going to be spelled out. And I don't want to say simple, but in a way that anybody can understand it. I wish there was somebody like, I wish we could get somebody in there, Rachel, that's 18, 19 years old. You know what I'm saying?
I would say this. Well, Lady Red is I think she's younger. So is Selah. They're not in their 20s, but I'll say this at the end of the day, it is meant for anybody who's looking for growth. If you guys were not able to get in the room, that's okay. Get a copy of the book and
Thank you.
follow along. Follow along. Every week we will be going chapter by chapter through the book. We're not going to read the book. We're going to go through the action plan that's at the end of every chapter. What did I say? An action plan at the end of every chapter. We're gonna use. We're gonna identify our goal. We're gonna talk about our goal live. So you guys are gonna hear what we all set out to do over these 10 weeks, and you'll also hear how we made it. What were the challenges?
Come on. Come
How we
on.
work through them,
Yes.
because that is where your success lies. Your success lies in the fumbles.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna fumble.
You
And
better
even though I made six figures in my career, I'm starting a new business endeavor. So now I'm at ground zero. So I have a goal just like every other individual, how to go from poverty to six figures. I said it's a mindset shift because that's what's the difference.
come on, sis. Come on now. Come on now.
We ready.
Woo! Y'all ain't understand. Y'all understand. My intention was to talk about her books and the distinguished authors guild, but you know, we get nuggets, so let's get these damn nuggets, all right, for real. But I'm
But we
saying,
are talking about the book and Distinguished Authors Guild because I'm going to be honest. Authors Guild is how I met Dr. Stevens.
mhm,
Working with Greg is how I met Amber Penn, Stephen Edwards. Your network
yeah.
is your net worth.
Say that again,
Me
sis.
net
Say it one more time. Say it one more time.
Your network
Come on.
is your net worth.
Understand, y'all.
Because I'm gonna tell you, as I said, I met Greg. I've known Greg for 20 plus years.
Mm-hmm.
I've known Sharice for 34 years. Sharice and I's conversation is how I started in radio.
Mm-hmm.
So it goes to when you have those conversations with individuals who are intentional, you can make a difference. You can make a change. It's all about, are you focused on your network? Are you really coming online with people who have something that they want to offer? Are the people around you uplifting you?
Ah.
Every time I talk to Greg, I don't care what he does on air and what kind of jokes he talks about here. But I'm gonna tell you, when I get off of here and I call Greg on the phone and I say, this is what I want to do next, Greg is like, okay, are you ready? All
Are you
right, if
ready?
you're ready, he's gonna ask that question. I mean, I'm gonna tell you, the are you ready I got from talking to him all the time. So when
Yep.
you guys hear me say, are you ready? I got that from Greg because he says it to me. And when he said it to me, I had to ask myself the question, am I ready?
Truth. Facts. You got it. Look.
So,
Go ahead, sis. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah. So as I said, I'm only speaking about, these are people in my network. Gina Gatson, I've met watching Dope Living TV. I heard about Distinguished Authors Guild, and what did I tell her? I said, Gina, I'm gonna need your support.
Yep.
When my books are gonna be coming out in the next 2 years. Gina said, call me. I called Gina. Was one of the advisors to both of my covers of my book. She told me what was wrong with my book. I gave her a copy to ask her. I said, okay. She's like, this is wrong. That's wrong. She was my proofreader. She was
Mm-hmm.
one of the beta readers. I tell you guys, if you're looking for success, be around people who've done what you want to do already.
Period. And that's easy. But people don't see it because everybody. Here's
No,
the thing, Rachel. Everybody wants to be. Well, I know this already. I know that already. I know this already. And
man, please.
come on. And you don't want to listen to. And we don't look. We don't have to. I don't think I've ever been that guy to say I know this already and this and that. Okay. I had to learn.
Mm-mm.
I had to get intentional about everything that I wanted to do. But if you don't want to, if you can't listen, you failed already. You've already
Right.
failed. You
You
know,
have to be open. Success. Listen to this, guys. If you want millions, you have to be open to the millions. If you have a $10 thought process, millions can't come your way.
come on, come on. Oh,
It can't come your way. Right now, I am building a multi-million-dollar business. I became a channel owner to help other podcasts, TV shows, plays, and other individuals find success. I'm going to market. I'm going to be the one who does the marketing. We're going to do the marketing on YouTube, Google, Facebook, um, ads everywhere because I want your growth.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
YouTube is a great platform. However, YouTube is
Totally.
not going to market for you.
You got to
So
do it yourself.
how do you grow? How do you grow? I mean, I'm not saying it's oversaturated. What I'm saying is that there are 200,000. There's 200,000 creators on YouTube. On CEO State of Mind, there's going to be a total of 25 quality shows that are helping people build, are looking for behind the scenes success. We want to know. I want to find the people who are going to interview basketball players,
Come
football players,
on, come on.
who are going to interview people behind the scenes, so you can find out how that industry works instead of just having conversations about ball players shooting hoops, because that's not the money. The money's not in shooting the hoops. The money's in the endorsements. The money's in the deals that they work out. The money's in the agent that they pick. So if that's who I want to talk to, I want to talk to that person behind the scenes so they can explain how the industry works. Why people in the music industry don't make a lot of money? Because the deals are not structured properly. Those are people I want to talk to. Because though that's how we as people find success, guys. We don't find success in knowing how to throw the shot. We find success in knowing how to structure the deal. So if you are an interviewer, if you are a podcaster who is looking for a new platform, drop me a DM so you can get an application to be on CEO State of Mind. Guys, as I said, I am not thinking small. I am thinking like a multi-billionaire because if I don't think that way, I'll never get there.
Rex, you got me over here feeling like I'm on crack, okay? Because look, I'm gonna tell you the truth. What's up, sis? What's up, Gina? Because I'm gonna tell you
Hey,
Hey,
Gina,
what you said.
I just
Look,
talked about you.
let me tell you something.
I
Rex.
hope you prayed for me because this was a day that I was holding back the tears.
You all good, baby. You always gonna be good, okay?
Man,
But let
you
me
know
tell you,
what?
Rachel. Let me tell you, Rachel. When you were talking about that, okay, that's why I started shaking, okay, because I had to learn to, because I had a music video show, right? But what did I do? I talked to athletes. I talked to actors. I talked to everybody that had something going on because I wanted to learn what they did, what their industry was about, okay, and share it with everybody else. And that made me better, okay? That's why the show was number one at the time because it made our show better because we didn't just focus on one thing. We expanded it, okay? You were so man that got me feeling like I was a little pooky man for a minute, man. I'm telling you, crazy, all right? But
But
Gina,
I said this. We need to bring that back, Greg. Well, there needs to be someone out there who's interviewing those people because that is how we find out. There's a difference between Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was a great basketball player. His mother was a genius when it came
ooh,
to her son's contract and how he made money because he didn't make money in the NBA. Everything other than that is how Michael Jordan became wealthy.
mm-hmm. Yep, most
Mm-hmm.
definitely. But
Yep.
at some point, Rachel, remember you said there was, Greg, we got to find some way to work together. That's it.
Yes,
That's it right there. We're gonna do a show. We're gonna produce a show, I should say, with somebody else talking to these people. I got the connection. You got the knowledge. We gonna make it happen. Okay. Thank you, Steve. Yeah,
absolutely.
appreciate that, Steve. Gina, you gonna be all right, girl. I see the look on your face, Gina. You gonna be all right. It's good. It's good. It's good. We don't want you to share on.
Man.
We don't want you to share
Boy,
on
the devil
TV.
be testing you though.
Huh?
The devil be testing you.
Oh yeah, man,
Yeah.
look, test all the time. All right. You know, we're talking with Rachel Gary, CEO. I'm sitting up here, man. Oh my God, I'm telling you, man. Just keep calling me. Keep,
This character.
I'm telling you, man. Woo, boy. Rachel, um, I don't even got enough to say because you just fed. Let's take Tina back out. You just fed me, all right? Because number one, I know how you are. I've been knowing you for over 20 years, okay? But number two, to see, you said you mentioned where I said, "Are you ready?" Okay. You remember when you said you're going to do the TV station? I asked you. I said, "Are you ready?" And you said, "I am."
I'm ready.
You said, "I am," and I'm like, "Be ready," because before you never said, "I am." You would always say, "Well," you would always start the sentence off with, "Well, I'm doing this and I'm trying to do this," and I said, "Take that try out of there. Take the
He
trying out
did.
of there." All
He
right.
did.
But this time, when you told me you was gonna do this, I said, "You ready?" You said, "Yeah." I was like, "It's done. It's over, y'all. You
Yeah,
gotta."
because I felt more ready. I said
Mhm.
it's over the last year and a half. As I said, I started at ground zero
Yes.
when I left my job and decided to start a new endeavor. When you start at ground zero, it's scary. It's scary to start
Hmm.
because you're good. Because I mean, you're making multiple six figures, and you're saying that you're gonna start something that you have no money.
Hmm.
You have no money coming into. You're gonna do. You all you're gonna do is pour money into it.
And you're
But
unsure.
exactly, I was very unsure. However, I was determined because I wanted to make sure I made a difference.
Right. Right. And that's what you've done. That's what you've
And,
done. You
and,
made a
and,
difference.
and that's the most important part to me, to make a difference and be able to help other people find success. And with my radio show, I've been able to do so. And now with my new TV station coming out in September, I'll be able to expand upon that. I'm definitely going to be looking for my producer friend Greg to give me some assistance
Oh,
because
sure.
I said this, I'm an executive producer of a channel, and that was a humbling moment. My granddaughter said, "You're a superstar." That's what my granddaughter told me this weekend.
But you already know, you sis. Come on, you ain't. That's done. Anything you ask me is done. Okay, we're gonna make history. All right, but
Yeah.
it's gonna be done. It's gonna be done the right way. It's gonna be done the right way.
It's only one way, the right way. I
Mm-hmm.
can't do it any other way. I don't want to waste our time doing it the wrong way.
No, no. But you know, with that waste of time, it's never a waste of time when we talk to you, Rachel. I mean, it's always time well spent. All right. Gina, me and her were going at it, man. Gina, earlier we were going at it, okay. And the nuggets was just the plate was full. The nuggets was falling off the edges of the plate. All right. We just want to make sure that we got everybody involved. Okay. It is plenty out there for everyone.
Absolutely.
Everybody. And I don't know why people just, like I said, we discussed fear, Gina. We discussed that. Okay, we discussed jealousy. We discussed the all. It's just so much out there for everyone. Let's help each other. That's what Rachel does. She's trying to. She ain't got to do. She ain't got to do the class.
She does.
But I am so.
She supports everyone.
I am so interested to see after that fifth week how these people are. You need to come on the show after the fifth week and
The
bring a
fifth
couple of
week.
those people. Bring a couple of those people on the show with me. With you.
All now, everybody who's available at that time, we will have on the show.
Let's
And as
go.
I said, we have a lot of great people. And at the end of the day, success is ours as long as we are moving towards it. Let's go.
Man, Gina, we got to get out of here. Go ahead, say what you got to say, girl.
Husa.
Yeah, yeah. Don't let him get you. That devil, we got him. We got him. Let that devil go. Rachel, I'm in the exercise mode right now. So get me exercising right now, girl.
CEOs, no matter what you want to do out of life, you make the choice. The choice is yours. And until next week, right here on Dope Living TV, where I have the privilege every week to be with the National Black Radio Hall of Fame inductees, I want you guys to be up, out, and moving to the greatness we all know lies within who? You. See you next week, right here on Dope Living TV for these
That,
CEO nuggets.
that's all we got to say, okay? Everybody, y'all have a great weekend, okay? This Dope Living TV Live. Rachel will be back next Thursday, okay? Actually,
Absolutely.
maybe we'll have her on the show for the Arthur's Gina.
Yes.
So she'll be back sooner than that, probably. All right. So, but anyway,
Mhm.
you all have a great weekend. It's Dope Living TV Live. We'll see you Monday. All right. Peace.